Hello and welcome along to our final episode on Upton Farm. Today is the culmination of everything we've been working towards over the last 12 or so episodes, so sort of half the series. We're going to be filling this up with milk and making a load of milk products. Hopefully, we will then be able to load them up and sell them on the freezer lorry that we have got hold of as well. So let's jump in our 6M. And the first thing we're going to do, of course, is load it up. So we're loading us up with milk. We've got the no-sale milk trigger here. Yeah, let's have a walk around and I'll show you what it is. So here we have the milk fill point, which has got quite an interesting hose setup right now, connecting up to our trailer. And this here is the no-sale milk trigger. I kind of like the idea of maybe changing the texture on that at some point, especially if we're going to use that further. But yeah, so that basically allows us to hold our milk, because obviously what we then need to do it for is to take it down to our factory area and load into our milk factory. Once we've done that, we will start getting sugar and pallets and fruit and things like that into it as well. And that should allow us to create yogurt. I think it's yogurt and milkshake and lots of various other bits and pieces. So I think it's going to be quite good, this. They all sell for quite a lot of money, so I'm hoping that all this work we put into this and all this holding back is going to give us quite a big amount of cash to end up on. So we will see where we do, see where we go and see how we do. It should be a great way to finish this series, as long as I don't crash the tractor a lot. This is rather a narrow road. I kind of wish that I could have had the other road as the main entrance, because it is wider. But it's got that modelled road on it, and that gives me a problem. That means I can't make it a gravel track down to it. Interesting little artifact there was then. That was strange. So that is our lorry. You can see our virtual farmer freezer lorry that we're going to be using. So our point for milk is over here. So we're going to reverse up to that. My hope a little bit is that we're going to be able to see the pipe on this as well. Let's see. We're not at the unload. We must be. What is the unload trigger for this? After all this work, this had pretty much better work. Oh, I think we might have... Yeah, we have. We have emptied some out into it. Fantastic. So that actually, by the looks of it, only takes 4,000 litres. Let's have a look. Milk is at 6%. Oh, there we go. So we are filling now. Yeah, I can hear it going, and I can see it badly connected. There are some issues with these factory mods, definitely. But this should give us a good amount of milk. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and find up here. Have a quick jog up the road, and up here is our telehandler, ready with some fruit. So we'll get some fruit in there, and that will be one of our first things we add. Without adding any sugar or pallets or anything, it won't start. So that gives us the opportunity to get things like the fruit loaded in. There we go. I'm just going to extend the boom out for that. And bring it back in again. There we go. So I did consider loading all of these up, but onto a flatbed. But to be honest, we don't have a long way to go with them. And I think it works better just sort of carting them down there on the front of this. It's a short amount we have to go on the road, so we want to put our beacon on. Fortunately, there's not really any traffic, or there isn't any traffic, so we can just drive a little way down the road with this. A couple of 100 metres. If even that. Maybe actually that would probably only be about 50 metres down that road that we had to drive down. So I'm quite happy that that wasn't too much of an issue. Although I'm sure if a passing policeman came by, he'd probably have something to say about that. There are storage areas you can have in this with these factory mods. I've not felt the need to use any of them, but they certainly exist and they're certainly there. Looks like the 6M is empty, so we should be able to pull that forward now and get it out of our way. Yeah, the 6M is empty. 22,500 litres of milk. Just park this out of the way next to our freezer lorry. There we go. Turn that off. That's actually quite a big tanker on there. Right, so it's the end one that we want to load these onto. Just back a bit. Now, do they go down the bottom here, or do they go up the top? Ah, there we go. They go down the bottom there. So let's see how full that's put us. So we have 9% fruit, so we are going to need 2 or 3 stacks. We're going to need a lot more milk as well, but this should be enough to get us started. We've got no sugar, so we'll go and get a pallet full of sugar next. And once we've done that, we will get a pallet full of pallets. All of which we have down here. Yeah. We can get the pallets straight out of the factory, actually. Probably the same with the sugar. Actually, I am going to check that. That's probably the same with the sugar. We'll take it. We do have 3 pallets full of sugar there. But I'm willing to bet that we have, because there's both water and pallets still available, and I can still see sugar beet. So, yeah, there we go. 1 full pallet waiting there for us to empty it. So we will use that rather than one of the ones we have in storage. And how straight are we onto that? Oh, we're actually fairly straight. That's not too bad. Put it down a little bit and extend the boom out. Extend the boom back in. There we go. Boom back in and lift this up so that we clear when this drops down. There we go. Right, let's go put the sugar on. And then our last ingredient is the pallets. I say ingredient. This will then start this going. I don't think there's anything. Oh, there is something else actually. There's something down the end there. I think it's cardboard boxes. Yeah, we do need to put some cardboard boxes in as well. Yeah, you can see our strawberries loaded down there. There we go. 2,000 litres of sugar. Now we just need some boxes and some pallets. Do we have some boxes? yeah, we do have a stack of boxes on here, so we'll go and do that as well. Not get the ones out from storage. Get our factories working again, so that we can do more of these. There we go. That's not quite straight. Let's go into it like this. Oh. That's not the best piece of loading I've ever done with a pallet. Let's straighten that up, because I'm not happy with that. There we go. Right, and let's get onto it straight up. There we go. That's much better. Much happier with that. Oh, this isn't quite a full pallet of boxes. I've been a little bit swift in that. That's unfortunate. But this should still work. Oh no, that's the wrong place. That's pallets we want there. We want boxes over here. There we go. There's the boxes. Right, final ingredient. Or final required amount to get this factory working is over here. We want this pile of pallets. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep adding ingredients to this while our factory is working. So we'll get it off the ground with the first lot. And then we'll get everything working again. And hopefully, by the end of the episode, we should have, at the very least, one item to go and sell. I'd like to sell more, so we'll see how we do. We may do a bit of a time jump towards the end of the episode, so that we can just start loading some of this in. There we go. So, that gives us... yeah, empty pallets we only have 10%. Cartons we only have 8%. I'm not sure what... I'm not sure what Kefir is. But certainly... oh, sugar, by the looks of things. I know, that's a product. That's something we're producing. So we have 4 different things. And I'm not sure what each of them are. So let's have a look in here. So we've got lots of sugar in here. We've got lots of fruit. And here we go. Here are our first things. So we got yogurt, condensed milk. I'm not sure what kefir is. If you know what this is, drop a note in the comments. And butter. So, yeah. 4 fantastic products to be producing from here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep loading in required ingredients and things until we max out. We've got lots of cardboard boxes, lots of sugar, lots of everything. So we're just basically going to load everything in until we're either full or we've run out. Which I don't know about the cardboard boxes. But certainly with the fruit, we're going to run out rather than max it out. A couple boxes we have a lot of. There we go. There's some more. So we'll empty out what we've got here. A couple of boxes were also used for fruit, but we are producing more. So I'm not worried. Fruit production has stopped because we've actually run out of manure up there. But now we've got more cows, we should have more manure. So I'm going to look at all of that. And see where we go from that. But we could actually do with... We'll keep... We've got 3 stacks left. We have got... interestingly, we doesn't look like we got... I think we've run out of wood chips. So I'm going to leave the 3 boxes I've got there. I know I said I was going to go till we ran out, but I kind of want those to make more... to make more fruit, to produce more fruit. So I'm not going to worry about that. We don't need... we do need these for fruit as well. So for now, we just take 1 stack of pallets. Pallets are needed for everything. But they also produce quite well. And we do still have quite a few trees in there, quite a few logs in there, so we should be alright with that. We come in at a slightly off angle. Let's lift that up. Right, let's get over. I think we're actually underneath that. So we'll see if it flies off or not. Yeah, it looks like we've got a decent amount of pallets still in there. Just go unload this. Now sugar, the only reason we have sugar other than to sell it is for use here. So I'm not worried about that. We can use all the sugar we have. I'm hoping it's not going to use pallets too fast. Yeah, if it's like using 1 pallet every time, then we only really need a couple of stacks of pallets in it. Same goes for boxes. It's not going to be using many boxes with any luck. Or the box is very fast. These factories and things don't tend to run out of everything at the same time. It tends to be a single item that you need more of or less of. In our case, it wouldn't surprise me if it was milk. Milk makes everything. So keep going. Load this up. We have produced quite a nice amount of stuff for this. Use in this purpose. This is absolutely what we're working for. And I'm really pleased to see it come off at the end. To see that we're actually able to do this job. Right, we're actually coming in at the side. The sugar didn't get stacked very well in here. I don't know if I can come at it on the side. Or it's not going to be good. Yeah, that's not well. That's not on there well. Right. So we're going to get the one in front first. But we're going to have to knock that round because it's got sideways somehow. So we'll pick it up like this. Which is not overly well held. But we can put it down, back out, and pick it up properly. Perfect. I do like this factory setup, I really do. It's a fantastic set of mods. I think it might be wise to have a forklift, though, mod for use with this. The New Holland is great and everything, but I think it'd be a little more realistic to have... not to have the telehandler down here, but to have maybe the Clark forklift or something like that running around doing this. And it'd be nice actually if I could have fit the greenhouses into here as well, but I'm not overly worried about that. Right, more sugar, there we go. have... Yeah, it's using all of these things in various ways. Oh, those things. Because we're not going to be using... we might be using sugar for yogurts and milkshakes and things. But I'm not sure you're going to use it for butter. I don't think sugar is used in the production of butter. At all. Salt, yes. Sugar, not so much. Alright, condensed milk. I'm not sure you need anything much more. Well, no, condensed milk I think use sugar. Because it's sweeter as well. There we go. Let's go and offload this as well. What we do is we're going to fast forward in a minute until we have a complete stack of each. I do need some more fruit. So I think we're going to run out of fruit before we have a full stack. And we're gonna get as much as we can until we run out of any given ingredient. We're gonna go and sell it all. God, I just need to remember where the sell point for it is. Because it's in amongst all the other ones. I think our trailer is probably auto-load as well. We have there's an issue where I can't actually open the sides on it. So getting several pallets of stuff in might be a bit difficult. But we'll see how we go. Right. Around here. Yeah, we've got 4 more of these. Very much like to be able to come straight onto these. We're going in the wrong place there. There we go. Now I've straightened it up. Now, as long as we can remain straight on it, which we haven't. That's right, we are a long way off. There we go. Let's get these down there. And then we will check on our levels of everything. We were at 6% fairly quickly, so I'm quite happy with that. (9:23 in the morning), and what's appearing to be a really cloudy day. And we're not doing any harvesting. We do have, there actually is a lot still to harvest on this map. A lot of stuff that is ready to harvest, so shortage of money actually is not an issue. But we are at a state where I want to get these sold and get this production running, and we'll see how much we make. Because I'm intrigued. And one of each, and we'll see how much money we make. That looks quite full at the moment, so we'll just drag this here, and that should take it up the front. Right, let's go and have a look. How full is there. We are at... Wow, products. Yeah, there we go. We're actually looking quite full for most of our products. That's really good. Yeah, yogurt looks almost complete. Condensed milk looks almost complete. In fact, all of them look like they're fairly close to being full. It's difficult for me to tell. Condensed milk is at 90%. Condensed milk, where is it? Resources. Kefir is at 97. Yeah, in fact, 97, 97, 97. We are in a good place for all of them. I don't think it means to say sugar is at 97%. But we are actually not going to have to do a time jump. These will all be ready. So we'll move the tractor out of the way. Just park this over here. We're going to go out the other entrance with the lorry, even though it's a bumpier road. Turn that off. In the hedge. And we will turn the auto load on this. As much as I would love to be able to load it normally, I don't think I can. Well, we'll give it a try. Let's face it. Let's give it a try. So let's unfold it. There we go. I'm not sure what tool needs filling. Yeah. Right. Let's see. We should be at 100% now, I'd have thought. 1200. Yeah, that's a pretty exact number. 1200 on all of them. Right, let's unload some milk products. Here we go. I'm so happy for this. I'm really pleased that we've got to this point. So let's come at it straight, pick this up cleanly. And we should be able to do us. There we go. Oh, we're too high. No. So we're taking the butter first. Okay. Into our freezer lorry. I wonder if it says you need to fill the tool first in order to get the freezer lorry stuff working. That's a possibility. Right up to the back. Go. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this a decent distance in. Oh, that's come with. Right, now what we're going to do is very carefully push that. There we go. As if we can push all the stuff along. Yeah, it's only made it about halfway. And I'm hoping I'm not going to have to worry about unloading it at the other end, but so I'm not quite sure if you manage to get everything to the far end in this, how you would unload it. Oh. No, put it down, come at it straight. It's going to start producing more butter in a moment. It may be that it can't produce anything if any of them are full. That's a distinct possibility. Oh, okay, that is on. Good. Yeah, we are doing slightly longer episode for our final episode, but I really, really want to do this. I really want to get this done. No. It's still... No, come on, off the forks. Sometimes it's a little bit annoying in that stuff really doesn't unload properly. Why is that stuck? It's got... There we go. It got stuck on the forks. There we are. That's the second one on. Must have had them at an odd angle when we picked it up, maybe. It definitely didn't like it. No, too high. Still too high. There we go. Right, and one more box after this, and we will be done. Lean that down. The thing we have is that we're only selling the first set of boxes of this. So if this is like 20,000 off just this, we've hardly scratched the surface. So the amount of money you can make from this is actually huge. But it is a lot of work to get to it. I mean, we've done lots of episodes to get to this point. And that's with starting with a certain amount of stuff. I love the idea of just working your way from the very beginning with a view of getting all this built and doing all this and working up to it. Would be really, really cool. And I have a massive sense of achievement just making it like in this way. Right, last box. Put it down. There we go. All done. So we'll go and park this New Holland up and close up the back of the trailer and go to our sell point, which I will just double check exactly where our sell point is. So let's close up the trailer, fold in the cargo ball. There we go. Trailer is closed, I think. Heading this way. I'm just gonna reverse here quickly. Plenty of time for that later. Right, let's head off. Should very nicely be able to sell this. Because it doesn't say how full we are, because it can't. Especially as we have 4 different products in here. Oh, maybe you could have a milkshake. That's a possibility. I thought we could make milkshakes, and I haven't seen that as an option. Right, so I think it is probably that top one there. That I'm going to reverse up to. Certainly nothing that's not the one we've just driven over. Oh, that has a slightly raised bit. Because it's not on the flattest of ground. That's annoying. So I'm going to open up the trailer. There we go. And that way, if it is selling, we should be able to see it. And it's not selling there. Let's go and have a look where I place this sell point. Ah! Not here, round the corner. Yeah, there's our sell point. That's going to be interesting to get the tractor, the lorry into. Oh, yeah, we are selling stuff, certainly. Good. So let's get the lorry on this sell point. And we'll jump out and we'll have a look at the back. Yeah, there goes the yogurt. And there goes the butter, which is the last lot to be sold. And that's it. So we made £16,000 from that, which is fantastic for 4 boxes worth. And I think we have a lot to come out of that factory yet. So I'm massively pleased with that. That's, as a combination of everything we've been working for, that's awesome. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this series and this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and I will see you next time. Goodbye.